Hi, thank you so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine. We're just going to do a little seated yoga sequence today to release the neck and release the shoulders here. So I'm wearing my mala bead necklace today, which has little pink rose quartz beads on it. And I'm using this today as an example of what our spine and our neck looks like vertebrae by vertebrae. And hopefully you can see this okay so the pink doesn't blend in too much. What we're wanting is to visualize the spine. Let me take that out of the way. Along all these vertebrae here. Each one of these beads visualize as a vertebrae of your spine. You have the neck, the upper back or cervical spine, the thoracic spine, which is like where the shoulder blades are, and then the lumbar spine down at the bottom. And what we're often doing with the neck, especially, and I've done this before myself in yoga, is just bring the ear to the shoulder, bring the ear to the shoulder. Well, what we're doing there, instead of coming into this natural curve of the neck, is we're bending the neck. So hopefully you can see that there. We don't want this bending here. We want this nice soft curve, no bending. So as you do this sequence, draw your crown of the skull up to the sky. Tuck that chin, draw the shoulder blades back, lift the heart, finding a nice mountain pose here. And from bottom to top, visualize every single vertebrae just like a beaded necklace. And when we're tilting the head to the right, rather than just drawing the ear to the shoulder, take the fingertips, your index fingers here, to the sides of the neck. Instead of just sending the ear over, we're going to send the neck up and around and over, gently drawing the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then we'll reverse that to come back to center, just unrolling those little tiny bones before we take up and over towards the left shoulder. Back up and over towards the right. We're not cranking, we're not bending, we're just letting it go with the natural curvature of the neck. Back up to center here. And then take your thumbs to your collarbones and your fingertips to the base of your ears here, right behind your jaw. And instead of just bending from side to side, blah, 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 like we always do, we're going to hold on to these areas, keep the chin level, and move slowly from side to side here. Just being super gentle with the neck. There's all kinds of nerves and vessels. We don't want to compromise any of that mobility that you have here. And then come back to center here. And the same thing to look up. We're just going to gently tilt the chin upward, visualizing the natural curve of the bones in the neck, and then tucking the chin slowly, drawing the chin towards the chest to round forward in the neck. Draw the chin up, slowly, 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 visualizing those little tiny fragile bones in there, and then back down again. And then we're going to do the same thing in the shoulders here. So let's inhale the arms wide, and as you exhale, draw the palms towards one another and round forward in the upper spine and in the neck. Again, visualizing that nice round curve here. Inhale to lift the heart open up, again, moving super slowly, being mindful of the spine here. Exhaling as you round forward, tucking the chin in towards the heart. Inhaling as you open and unwind, following along that nice curve here. One more time, rounding forward, drawing the fingertips forward. And lifting the heart to come back to a nice tall seat. Let's bring the hands back to the thighs, and let's just roll one shoulder and then the other up towards the ears, just getting a little bit of movement here. Round and around. And then taking the fingertips out to the sides, let's take a little movement from side to side in the spine. So let's lift the right fingertips up to the sky. And as you exhale, don't just bend over, round over. Finding a nice curve in the back. Inhale the fingertips back up to the sky. Release the right hand as you exhale, and then inhale the left fingertips up to the sky. And then exhale to round over gently, keeping the neck in line with the spine. And you can just go side to side, moving slowly as if you were in water, being very mindful of and gentle with all of the vertebrae in the spine. And we'll come back to center, and then we'll just do a little gentle twist. So bring the hands to the heart. Instead of just grabbing onto the sides and cranking ourselves over, we're going to bring the hands to the heart. Visualize the base of that spine. Visualize all those tiny little vertebrae, and gently inhale yourself tall and exhale to twist, visualizing the vertebrae at the bottom of the spine, and then the center of the spine, and then the upper spine, and then the neck. Just gently twisting to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to twist gently and slowly over to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhaling to just let it be easy, let it be soft, let it be gentle. And one more time over to the left. Inhale back to center. And then let's inhale the arms up and overhead, exhaling the hands to the heart. My hope is that you will find more mindfulness as you move, that you will be gentle with yourself, and that you will just slow everything down every time you have a chance. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.